Hi y'all, it's me, JMarCaSHiNout, and I'm here with another pick a card, and I'm also, multitasking, trying to adjust the camera. Don't look at my Lysol bottle, not sponsored. It lets me know where the edge of the camera is. Okay, cool. What's happening? Oh yes, I'm going to start posting pick a card videos during the day on Wednesday. As I'm filming this right now, it is definitely like almost Thursday. It's Wednesday night, so I'm gonna try to start posting every week. I'm gonna do it Wednesday during the day. New video up. Check it out. So currently we have what blessings are coming in for you before the end of this year. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you see it, that's when you're meant to see it. This is a collective reading, so please only take what resonates. We have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4 over here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just show y'all each card up close, and then I'm gonna give you a little bit of time to pause the video so you can meditate on the piles a little bit more and see which one calls to you the most. This is what blessings are coming in for you right now. All right. Pile 1. Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. Right off the bat, I would say with this one, you probably went through some hard lessons this year or recently. And those spiritual experiences are going to be elevating you for sure. Magic Guardian for pile 2. Unlock the magic within. You're coming into some magical gifts for sure. And if you are already aware of some magical gifts, I would say they're going to be getting stronger. You're going to be getting more of them for sure. Shaolin Master. Please forgive me if I said that wrong. Be graceful in movement and action. This feels like something big is about to happen. It's a good big, but it feels big. I love it. Okay, this one is Summer, Bask in Joy and Light. This feels just like happiness. This feels like chill, calm, hanging out, like happiness. Surrounded by good people kind of thing. All right, so now's a good time for you to pause the video, see which one resonates with you the most, and then we'll jump right into it. All right, pile number 1. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. So you've been experiencing some stuff. Let's see what's going on here. Trust, 6 of Wands, Sorrow, 6 of Cups. Interesting, double 6s. That could be, 6s are like home life. Feels like something in your home life like got shook up a little bit. You're being definitely asked to trust right now. Let's see what blessings are coming in. Let's see what's going on here. Are you having spiritual experiences? You might be having spiritual experiences. It could be like ancestors coming to talk to you. Someone was very like cunning or something here. Let's pull some more cards. It feels like kind of that situation where it's like you see something coming. This could be like a marriage or something. Some kind of relationship that fell apart. Someone may have been unfaithful, lied, cheated, that kind of thing. They could have made it like very hard for you. Like it could be like walking on eggshells, that kind of thing. Sorrow, Six of Cups. This could have started like really beautiful and somehow ended up like hurting you. Trust. You could be losing trust a little. That's, you know, that's a really difficult place to be in, actually. Like, I've been there before. Like, when your life is really, like, really falling apart, especially in a way that, like, you never saw coming and you don't understand, like, that, oh, like, that'll kick your ass. Like, that'll make you have trust issues with the spirit. Just know that, like, see, how do I explain this? Like, that is part of it. Like, this lesson you're going through, this, like, it feels like a really abrupt, like, hard shift in some kind of, like, day-to-day area of your life that maybe you saw coming. Some people didn't, though, but maybe some people did, but they didn't want to see it. And, like, so with that, like, you have to forgive yourself, because you are always trying your hardest to do what you need to do to make yourself happy, to make things, like, happen, like, you know, everything you need to do every day, like, you're trying your hardest. So try to remember that your past self, like, they were trying their hardest and they didn't know any better, kind of thing. The universe does want to let you know that they're coming in to bring justice to this situation, to right all the wrongs. As far as losing trust with the universe, the only way I got out of that lesson was honestly by leaning into it. Once you, like, explore, like, how the trust is broken with you, and, like, you know, that could be your spirit team, it could be the universe, like, you know, whatever deity you work with or whatever. Like, that's hard. Like, it shakes, you know, your faith here. You could be like, how could you let this happen to me? Like, why didn't you show me signs to protect myself better? This is definitely a lesson here. And during lessons, your spirit team can't help you all the time, kind of thing. It's like, because you need to learn the lesson. But they are here to help you, like, move through the energy to get back on your feet. Like, that's what they're definitely trying to tell you. Like, hey, this was a lesson. Like, move through it, feel it, cry about it. Like, be angry. Like, let it out. Move through it, heal, and we're going to take care of you. This was a lesson to elevate your soul. Feels like it was rough. But I think the good news, since this is a blessing reading, is you're out of this energy. Like, you're moving out of it. If anyone is still here, feel, heal, and release, okay? Take time for yourself. Take it easy on yourself. This kind of stuff is hard. This is interesting. It feels like you're about to have several people interested in you. When you're ready, you'll have options. I would go with this one. Knight of Cups here. This person is gonna be, like, super easy to talk to, easy to open up. It feels like they could have been through a similar situation as you were in recently, like in their past. Reading the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords. This is also feeling like, yeah, your spirit team is trying to, oh, and the Two of Cups is coming out, move you out of this energy so you don't stagnate. They don't want you here for too long because it is stressful. It feels like they're trying to encourage you to release it. Because the faster that like you feel it, heal it, and release it, the faster this new stuff is coming in. Oh yeah, this feels flirty and fun. Rabbit. They could have been born in the year of the rabbit. Interesting. Right. Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely like a passionate new beginning. You've learned a lot. You have a lot of clarity here. Passionate new beginning. Two of Cups. This person, like, y'all are gonna be, like, from the beginning, like, really connected, really close, like, really care about each other. It feels like this other person's been through a substantial heartbreak in the past, even a divorce. Like, they may even have children. But they relate to you. They don't want to feel that again, just like you don't want to feel that again. This is your blessing. This is a person here who knows how to communicate. That's coming through too. Doesn't want to fight. Like, that's not a thing this person wants to do. They don't want the relationship to be hard work either. They don't want to be two-faced. Like, they don't want to lie to you. They don't want to deceive you. They don't want to be, like, codependent. They want to work on stuff and make it happen. It feels like if this situation I'm describing with, like, a breakup happened, like, not as recently as, like, a month ago, maybe like if it happened like 6 months or a year ago, then you're about to meet this person. If you're just now getting out of that breakup, hey, you need to feel it, heal it, and release it. And that's how you get this. And this is also like if you're in a kind of business or you have creative projects that you work on, creative endeavors, like this person is somehow also involved in that same field, and like y'all can bounce ideas off each other, y'all can brainstorm with each other. This just feels flirty to me. Let's clarify it. I think you're gonna like this person like pretty soon. Some people might know this person. Page of Wands. Yeah, there's like sparks flying from the beginning here, but it does feel like you're hesitant. And that's normal. Take your time with it. This person will definitely understand because they've been through some stuff too. Oh yeah, you're being advised to jump in some situations. This person, oh shoot, the 10 of Cups just came out. Okay, you're being advised to dive in. You could have some kind of anxiety, like when this person first shows up in your life, because you've been so hurt in the past. That could come up. It could cause you to be like maybe you have kids. Like maybe you are like, I gotta think about my kids too, you know what I mean? And you're like, you know, I shouldn't just jump into something so soon, or I shouldn't just jump into something like, you know, I got like pretty hurt this last time. Like maybe in your head you're thinking like, let me take a couple years off. Like let me like really focus on me. But they're saying like there's a blessing coming in and they do not want you to overlook it. I don't think you'll be able to though. Because this is a soulmate for sure. If you're into marriage, you're definitely gonna get married. Like, if, you know, whatever kind of, like, end goal you have for a relationship, that's what's happening here. For sure, you're being advised to dive in. That's why, you know, if this breakup happened recently, really focus on feeling it, releasing it, healing it, because that's when this comes in. This like beautiful energy here. This is what's coming for you. I feel like too, if like you have kids, like this person has kids too. Like you might not know them. Some people, okay, one at a time. So if you have kids, this person has kids, and like your families blend real easy. Okay. Oh no, I lost the other one. It'll come back. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. So, for some of you, a smaller amount of you, y'all have known each other like in high school, or y'all have known each other from before, and like maybe sparks flew or whatever, but like nothing ever came of it. Or maybe y'all like dated in high school and you know you were both really young or whatever, and then like life happened. That is also coming through. Like this person, for some of like, for most of you don't know them, for some of you you do, and some of you it's like someone you work with, I think. Yeah, could even be like a boss, or like maybe a company you work with, like one of the higher ups there, or like, interesting. Yeah, this is your blessing, dude. This is amazing. Enjoy. You definitely deserve it. Like this last breakup, that's no joke. But do the work and you'll get here. Or if this is coming in right now, you've definitely done the work. Yeah. If you have gotten out of this more like toxic relationship like a year ago, this is definitely coming in now. Like by the end of this month or like early next month. If you just got out of a breakup, this is meant to let you know, like you could be like struggling with like believing in love even anymore. And this is to let you know, like, you need to move past that. You need to move through that. Because you are about, like, you're destined to have like a very real, like very profound, very substantial love. Like that's the general blessing for everyone here. Very profound, very substantial love. Like your dream love. Like the star card even came out. Somewhere. Did I make that up? Maybe I did. What? Okay. Well, I thought I pulled the star card, but okay, I imagined it. But it feels like a wish come true. Like, and that's the star. It also feels like a lot of y'all have lost faith in love. Move through that. Lean into it. Like, I know that sounds kind of weird, but like, that's how you get over that kind of stuff. Lean into it, explore it. Like, what does that mean? You know, to lose faith in love? Like, what does that mean? You know? Like, what does that mean to you? You know? Another piece of advice, lean into it, because it's like you're trying to move through that energy. So the more you like run away from it, the more you don't address it. So if you like confront it and be like, okay, I've lost my faith in love, what next? Like that's gonna help you move through it and like heal that. So this person can come through and show you that love is very real. I think that's it. I think this is awesome, y'all. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. Like, treat yourself. You've been through some stuff. Love is definitely coming in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I would love to have you part of my channel. Also, you know, follow me on Instagram at j.marietarot. I do some cool stuff over there. like pick a card, and if you're in the Austin area, I do markets, post that stuff. You can find me. It's also like my website. So come check me out. Because I think y'all are cool. And I hope y'all think I'm cool. Alright, bye y'all. Alright. Pile number 2. Ooh, the Chariot. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, this feels nice. This is good. Oh, wow. Oh, I love tapping into magical people. It's so much fun. Oh, y'all are doing some cool stuff. Are some of y'all seeing stuff? I think y'all are seeing stuff. Let's see. There's a new beginning here, too. Unlock the magic. I think you're doing that. Feeler. Definitely empaths, right? You can feel other people's emotions even before they tell you. Even like if you're at a party, you can just tell if someone's like feeling off. Even if you don't know them, like empath. Like you just can feel like vibes. Also, there could be some mediums here, seeing spirits, interacting with spirits. If you have any questions about that, drop them in the comments below or message me on Instagram at j.marietarot and I'll help you out with that. A lot of times when people go on a spiritual awakening, they will sometimes be forced to stand up to an entity. I feel like that's definitely not all of you here, but that's someone. That's somebody. Let me know if you need help. Because that can be part of like you awakening to your psychic mediumship abilities. Like it's like part of that process of awakening is like all of a sudden you'll be dealing with like a really aggressive spirit or like a really negative one or just like, and you're like, where did this come from? How did this happen? Is part of it. And there's ways to deal with it. So message me. Oh wow, the cards are flying everywhere. Definitely a lot of energy here. King of Coins. 10 of Wands. The Hierophant. Okay. You've left some kind of burden behind, and that's why you're able to now step into some, like, the next level of your magical gifts. You've been studying for a while, though, I would say. Like, it feels like the majority of y'all are aware of your magical abilities. And, like, a lot of you have been doing spell work and even trying to make your abilities stronger in different ways. There could be some of you have a spiritual career as well. Like me. Okay. Unlock the magic within. I'm also getting that some of you thought that you were like you reached the top of your power and you didn't realize that there's like another level and now you're like leveling up. I love that energy. That happened to me recently. I went through another spiritual awakening and then I feel so naive. It was intense too. I was like, what? I just got out of one. Anyway. Chariot, new beginnings. Ace of Wands. Yeah, you could be meeting new people that are also going to be teaching you some stuff here. Okay, this is for the 10 of Wands for sure here. Ten of Wands is like a burden card. So you had to release some kind of burdens to get here. And I'm like having to cough a lot. So I'm thinking, like your throat chakra was blocked. Like you couldn't, for some reason, speak up for yourself. This could be from past trauma. I mean, that happened to me too. Like, you know, someone could have, like, made you so small that, like, you know, you like, don't really have the ability to, like, speak up for yourself, but you've overcome that, you know? That's incredible. Like, that's big, like, hard trauma stuff to get through. So, yeah. Definitely treat yourself, because you deserve it. Let's also make sure you can see all the cards. That'd be great. These. Okay. Interesting. It's a free yourself from, it's a lot of different things. Okay, hold on. So this is like, this one feels like it could be some type of overbearing family, maybe. This is also like, yeah, like it could even be some kind of like religious family. Like you could never step into your witchcraft abilities because it was like, you know, it was against the religion. This feels like you had to make yourself small for sure. And like you had to like even hide stuff about yourself. Which is really, that sucks. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm definitely glad you're stepping into this now. Yes. They can't keep us down forever. Okay. Four of Cups. This could have been a relationship that didn't go super well. This could have even been like, how do I describe this? It's like you were living your life, like you were doing your thing, like you always did things that made you happy and like that you wanted to do. But then, and so like it feels like you got some kind of like really good job and like, you know, you're doing really well and you were like, you know, my life's doing great, like this is good. And then one day out of nowhere, you had like a spiritual awakening and now you're here and your life's completely different. Like that came through, which if that happened to you, that's pretty cool, dude. It's in those types of lessons where we go to the extremes and then back again is where you learn the most. So if you're like at all frustrated that you're like starting over in some sense, you're not starting over. Like you have all that knowledge, like all the knowledge you've collected from your life, and this goes for everyone. Like use it towards that, towards something involving your career. Okay, that's yeah, interesting. I wasn't even channeling that at first. Yeah, it's time to really use like what you've been through in your career. And that's how you're going to get here. Nice. It feels a lot, though, like you've let this kind of stuff go. Or you moved past it. Or for the most part, like now could just be a good time to check on your boundaries with these people if it's family. You know, make sure you're taking good care of yourself. The Hierophant, this can speak of a lifelong spiritual journey to like learn spiritual knowledge. So like if you are those people I was talking about who kind of like just living their lives, like had a pretty good childhood, like, you know, the trauma from childhood doesn't resonate, didn't have an overbearing family, like everything was chill, like, you know, went to like, you know, got like the really good job or whatever. And then all of a sudden, like, one day you just wake up and, like, you're you're having a spiritual awakening and life is totally different, like, all of that was part of the lesson, dude. Like, you had to kind of do, like, there are no words to describe this, because it's like, you know, everybody's path. Like, if you love what you're doing, if you love your path, then that's the right path. Like, go for it. Like, I guess the more traditional path, right? Like, there were lessons in that. Then now you're going to start seeing the flip side of it. If your family, it feels like with the people whose family, like, kind of, like, were overbearing, it feels like when you left, like, everything got so much better. Like, you really were able to explore yourself. You've really gotten to know yourself now. Like, and if you're not at that point yet, like, that's where you're going, is, like, learn yourself, get to know yourself, get there. So now it's like, you've been through all this stuff, right? There's some kind of shift here, actually, here. It's almost as if it is now time for you to step into the other half of your life. Like, the first, like, half, for everyone who picked this pile, the first half of your life were, like, lessons, hard lessons, learning. Maybe not hard lessons, maybe just very, you know, traditional kind of lifestyle or something, and, like, learning from that. And now you're really stepping in to some stuff here. You could even, if you've thought about going into a spiritual career, I would say yes, definitely do it. That, for some of y'all, that is definitely the next step. For some of y'all, it's like there's another step and then doing that. And for some of y'all, I think the majority of y'all, though, are going to do a spiritual career. There might be a couple that are like, nah. But it feels like for those couple, it's like you still do spiritual stuff, like, from the day to day. If there's something you've been trying to manifest or some kind of spell work you've been working on. Also, y'all's cards are flying. I love it. Oh, and the High Priestess. What? Yeah, this is magical. If there's something you've been trying to manifest or some kind of spell that hasn't quite worked out and you don't really know what you're messing up, or, like, you don't really understand, like, what's going wrong with it or something, it's because you haven't leveled up yet and you're about to level up. So I would say, yeah, when you level up to these new spiritual gifts, like, that is the blessing, it seems here. And it could be the ability to make money off of these spiritual gifts. Like, I would say y'all are being called to go in a spiritual direction, like, for real. High Priestess too. And Magic Guardian. What? I love it. Yeah. With this one, we could have a lot of natural psychics here that are just now kind of, like, stepping in. They could be just stepping into their power. If you are at all confused or don't know how to, like, control your abilities or, like, want to understand more of what you're seeing, message me. Leave a comment down below. Message me on Instagram at j.marietarot. See what else we got. Page of Coins. Ace of Swords. Oh, are you thinking about writing a book of some kind? Page of Swords. Yeah, it definitely feels like there's a leveling up here. There could be some truths about witchcraft that are about to be, or magic or spirituality that are about to be revealed to you here. You could be a writer if you have an idea to write something about spirituality, magic, anything like that. Do it. Some of you have started your magical businesses. And you're at the page. You're headed to the king. Some of y'all might have started y'all's magical books or like blogs or maybe social media or even YouTube. Keep going. You're headed to the king of coins. And that's like the highest coin card. So like, yes, please. 5 of Swords. It's someone that's like, could be overbearing right now. Someone who could be causing you a lot of stress, could be working you too hard, could be a boss, could be even a family member this is the sense I'm getting. Someone is sensing that you're leveling up, right? And they're from that lower vibrational energy that you like moved out of or you're about to or something. And they can like sense that, which can happen with energy. And then they're just like subconsciously like picking at you or like bossing you around more, demanding more of your time. You definitely need to set a boundary with this person because you need to step into this and this. And there's no more messing around. Like, you gotta step into your power because this is the reason why a lot of powerful, like, light workers, star seeds, like, you know, magical people, spiritual people are waking up right now. Now is the time. Like, we're definitely out of a place where you can fight your gifts anymore. So if you're having any kind of anxiety about that, let me know. I've been there. I think we all have. You know, it can be a little like weird and like what's happening at the beginning, but you're definitely stepping into some magical, like strong magical gift. You could even do some spell work about this. This could be a spell that you were thinking about doing, but you're not sure. If this person is actively harming you in any way, causing you any kind of stress, you are definitely allowed to use spell work as like a boundary. You know what I mean? Create a boundary between you and this person. Protect your energy for sure. Move away from this situation if you can. Because like, you're moving into some really good stuff. Abundance for sure. And more magical abilities. More opportunity to study from like really magical people. So yeah, let me know if that resonated. You know, follow me on Instagram at j.marie.tarot. I do some like little pick a cards there and stuff like that. Let me know, you know, if you have any questions. Like, I love to talk about what people have seen, what they've experienced, and what it all means. If I can't give you answers, I can give you people who can, for sure. All right. So, thank you, Pile 2. Goodbye. All right. Pile 3. Shaolin Master. Be graceful in action and movement. Why is my dog barking so much? Lily. Lily, go lay down. All right. I think the neighbors are doing something. And she's like... Anyway. Okay. So you could be like, I don't even see what my blessings are or where they're gonna come from or what's even happening. I'm in like this crazy stuck position. There's a lot of conflict around me maybe. Stress could be around you. You could be being kept down by others in some way. 8 of Swords. So yeah, you definitely need to free yourself from something here. That could be the opportunity that's coming. That could be the blessing. Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands. Your way to free yourself is coming. This was like a lot of different ones. Interesting. You could have like not wanted to leave a situation. Whoa! Because you were afraid like what would happen with your family, like your kids. Oh shoot. Yeah. Is that what it is? It's like a relationship, isn't it? These are all the ones that just fell on the floor. Knight of Swords. 10 of Cups. What? Okay. This is some kind of breakup for sure. 4 of Wands. Are you a twin flame? Because there was another breakup pile. That's why I was kind of like, another breakup? But I think you're a twin. I think what will make this one different. This feels like you could not know what a twin is, maybe. Okay, so a twin flame. So this is a twin flame union card. That's why I'm even bringing it up. It's like when souls are created, they're created in groups of 50 to 100. These souls are made out of all the same kind of stuff. This is your soul family. These are your soulmates. This can be your mother. It can be siblings, family members, lovers, friends, random people you meet and then never see again, but you're like really vibed. It can literally be anyone. And definitely if you've met a soulmate before, like even in a friendship, like you know, because it's different when you meet these types of people. So your twin flame is the only other soul that vibrates at the same frequency as you. And there's a couple of theories as to why. Like one is like y'all were both created at that frequency, and another is like that a soul splits. But I don't like that one because like no one is half a soul. And I feel like a lot of times the twin flame journey gets like twisted, and those like twists in it or like misunderstandings about the journey like can kind of trick you into getting stuck in a cycle. Like this person is not your half, you know what I mean? Like you are not a half, you are a whole. The whole purpose of this journey is to become whole on your own so that you can come into union. That kind of thing. You could have been dealing with a karmic. If you're leaving like a pretty bad relationship, or you got out of a pretty bad relationship that made you get stuck in a hermit mode, that could have been a karmic. And karmics are like, they're meant to come in before the twin and kind of like, they look like the twin. They look exactly like the twin. Like, especially if you're like if your karmic is a high vibrational soulmate, like mine was, they look exactly like the twin. Like, it's, from my experience, it's like near impossible to tell. Like, the only way you can tell is if like you have any doubts about the situation, then that is your karmic. Because twins, like, even if you don't end up together, like, they will give you closure, like, you know, that kind of thing. Like, it's nowhere near as painful as something with like a karmic. So if you're in a situation that's very painful and you are on a twin flame journey, I would say that that's definitely not your twin. Like if they leave you on read or ghost you, that's not your twin. It feels like Maybe some of y'all needed to hear that. Because it could be time to leave a karmic behind. Free yourself. Like, yeah, with the Two of Cups in the background. So, like, it's like you're crying over your current situation. I mean, understandable. Like, karmics hurt, like, insane. Like, it's crazy. They hurt so bad. But the universe is trying to offer you, like, the real deal here. It's time to definitely let this person go. Like, this person is not your twin flame. Like, they're most likely, I'm getting a karmic. And the longer you stay in that kind of a cycle with the karmic, the less things will get resolved, the more painful stuff will be. Like, that runner-chaser scenario is a big mistake. Like, because that scenario is meant to kind of, like, tear you down, like, tear you apart, so that you can build yourself back up. So do not get stuck in it. Okay, all that being said, I feel like the majority of people who clicked on this video have left the conflict in the past, are in some kind of hermit mode right now, are probably not making a lot of love moves. Completely understandable. You're probably, like, even skeptical about love. That's fine. There's some residual healing that needs to happen there. The best way to figure out what that is to lean into that. Your guarantee is you're getting to be with your twin flame. That is the guarantee here. And all this, like, anxiety, this juggling, this, like, walking on eggshells, this trying to make someone happy, this, like, even, like, either way, like, if you were the runner or the chaser, even that kind of dynamic is stressful on both. It can be. Like, you're definitely leaving that. And I would say this is coming pretty quickly here. Do we have another Knight? Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands. Hard truths. Spiritual truths. You could be getting even messages from your guides. Listen to these hard truths. Absorb them. Take them in. Understand them. It's like the faster you do that, it's the faster you move out of this cycle. The faster you get to start over. The faster they can bring in, like, your twin flame. And I mean, like, are you kidding me? 10 of Cups and 4 of Wands. Like, what? This is a marriage card. It's a happily ever after card. Whatever that looks like to you. Whatever your relationship goals are here. 4 of Wands. Celebration. Union. Twin flame union. That's what your freaking blessing is. That's cool. They're just asking you to kind of, like, lay low for a minute here. Maybe, like, residual healing needs to happen. Some of you need to leave the karmic behind. See how these are going against each other here? Or, like, opposite directions, I mean. You need to leave the karmic behind. The faster you do that, the faster you heal yourself. The faster you heal yourself from this, the faster you get a new beginning in it. It'll have all the passion the other one didn't. It'll be easier. It won't be so much struggle. Nothing clicks, like, nothing fits. No matter what you do, no matter what you try. No, this is gonna be easy and beautiful. It's what you want with that person you had to leave behind is what you're gonna get. And I would say you're definitely a twin flame. So finish healing yourself. Take some time for yourself. That's what the Hermit is. You know, get yourself out of any kind of, like, stuck situations, any kind of situations that are holding you back. Like, now is the time to figure out how to move away from them. So you can step into your blessings for sure. Definitely heal yourself. If there's any reason. You've got the Six of Cups. Yeah, this is going to be like the most beautiful love. I knew there was another one of the love cards. Look at that. That's wild. I love it. Yeah. Your money's good too. If you're dealing with anyone at work, if you're thinking about making a money move away from some kind of work environment that didn't see your worth or something like that, do it. Otherwise, your money is good. If you're worried about the person you're leaving behind messing with your money, not gonna happen. Set boundaries if you need to, for sure. But your money is divinely protected. Maybe you're like going through a divorce. Don't worry about it. Don't worry so much. The worst is definitely behind you. Things are gonna gradually get easier for you. For sure. You got this beautiful, like, what? Wow. Yeah. This is a twin flame union. Definitely. It's gonna be beautiful. Equal energy exchange, equal give and take between both of you. Caring, nurturing, like emotionally balanced. You share each other's feelings. They genuinely care. If they've hurt you, they would never leave you unread kind of situation. All right. Thank you so much, pile 3. I hope you have a great day, evening, whatevs. Consider following me on Instagram at j.marie.tarot. I'm starting a podcast actually about twin flames. It's called WTF is a TF. And so I'll be posting that on my Instagram whenever I start it, which should be next week. All right. Thank ya. All right. Pile 2. All right. No, that was totally incorrect. Pile 4. Pile 4. What y'all got here? What do you mean? Now I'm just throwing cards. All right. What's happening? Oh, this is incredible. What? This feels really nice. This feels really beautiful. Some of you have already gotten your gift. It's like, it was a relationship. It was like, yeah. Some of y'all like recently, or even in the last 2 or 3 months, met someone and it like totally changed your life. I love that. It like made you see love differently, made you see everything differently. You could be having epiphanies about your spiritual journey here. This feels nice though. This is a celebration. This is like, this is what you've been working towards. Oh my god. All right, let's pick some tarot cards here. Bask in joy and light. So that's what you're stepping into. There's something here about you're learning, or this relationship that you're either already in or you're about to get in is gonna like teach you a like new level of love, a new vibration, a new frequency, and like what you learn from that you're gonna share with others. Could just be through giving them advice. Oh yeah, 2 of Cups. A lot of people getting new love here. I love it. 8 of, very fast. Oh wow. Queen of Coins. Death. Yeah, you had a rebirth. This could be a rekindling of something that happened. Yeah. This could be, I'm getting something here about, like, y'all broke up in the past. And for some of y'all, it was a pretty brutal breakup. And you both thought, like, it was never possible to get back together again. And for some of you, like, it was a breakup. And someone might have even left for someone else. Or something like that. Or it was, like, you know, just regular kind of breakup. You both just, you know, weren't vibing anymore. That person could be coming back. Like, it seems like you've been through a rebirth. So, like, maybe they have too. This little twin flamey here, right here. Which, let me go ahead and plug myself here. I'm going to be starting a podcast called WTF is a TF. So follow me on Instagram at j.marie.tarot for updates on that, where I'm just going to have different twin flames in different areas of the journey, and we're just going to talk about it. This could have even been, I just got something. It was like, y'all work together and y'all like each other, or y'all liked each other, but y'all couldn't be together. Possibly someone was married, or maybe both were. But now some time has passed and y'all don't have other connections kind of thing like you did before. So now's the time. I'm also getting, it could have just been you worked together and had a crush. And also for some of you, it's like y'all know each other through magical stuff. And maybe like magical events maybe, or like somewhere where people share magical thoughts or ideas. Spiritual too. This can just be spiritual. Spiritual circles. Y'all could know each other from that. But yeah, this is a new relationship. It's very divinely guided. Very, very. Okay. 3 of Cups. Celebration. Yeah. This could have even felt like for some of you. Maybe the magical ones too. It's like you never thought that this person would give you the time of day. And like actually they were thinking the same thing. It's really cute. So it's like this like shocking kind of celebration. Something about fish. Interesting. Maybe you'll both like fish. Like aquariums and stuff. Yeah, this is feeling twin flamey for sure. Yeah, especially with these 2 cards. Like, there's an element here that y'all, like, work in the same field, are both very spiritual. Yeah, with this one, it's like work in the same field. You know what I mean? Like, work in the same company, or like companies that work together, or like something. This one, it's like y'all run in like magical, spiritual circles of some kind, do some kind of spiritual work even. This is coming in really quick. Like you could already be talking to this person. They could come in like tomorrow. They could come in like after you finish this video. Let me know if that happens, because I will probably faint. 6 of Wands, it's a victory in a sense. You could have been dealing with like self-esteem issues, which I totally get. That stuff's rough. Oh yeah, Queen of Swords. You, during this rebirth cycle here, you were stepping into your power for sure. You were learning your worth. You were loving yourself. It doesn't always look like that. Like, it can look really, like, brutal at times, really hard, really stressful. You probably had to tell a couple people, like, fuck you is what I just heard. So, that was you getting here, though. All those hard lessons got you here. And now that you're here, and here, this one, yeah. This could be twin flamey. You're mastering the swords and the coins. This means, like, you've basically mastered them. Swords is, like, communication, like, setting boundaries. Like, Queen of Swords is, like, a badass. When she enters the room, like, people make way for her kind of thing. Six of Swords, there's definitely a victory here in, like, self-esteem, loving yourself. Like, you figured that out. Like, you learned the lesson, you moved through it. You've mastered it. Like, you've mastered these. You've ended this tough cycle. Having another coffee fit. You might have, like, been at a point where, like, you couldn't speak your truth or something. But you moved through it. And that's exactly what you're supposed to do. And now, you're getting, like, this feels like a dream partnership. Dream relationship. Okay. Oh no. My phone is like, I'm dying. And I'm like, dude, now is not a good time for you to do that. Okay. Let's see what else we can get out of here before it dies. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, it's still going. Okay. Sorry. Alright. Oh yeah, there's a heartbreak here in your past. You got over some kind of heartbreak. You were a different person. You were younger and naive. It could have been like, yeah, you were just younger. You know, you just didn't know as much. It was like through this past relationship, you learned more. More about yourself. Like, you really stepped into your power for sure here. Victory. And because of that, like, you're getting the Two of Cups. So, love that, dude. Whoa, this card just flew out. Oh my god, the world. Yeah, you ended a really tough cycle. For sure. Things are gonna be different now. I feel like you're very different now. You feel like you're really standing in your power, though. Like, there's no fear here, really. You've moved past all that. Yeah, good. So, like, where you're going, I mean, basically this describes it. Queen of Swords, bad bitch energy. Queen of Coins, head of your money game, basically. Six of Wands, victory. And this can also mean more magical abilities are coming through for you. You're getting a high vibrational soulmate for sure. This could also be a twin. I'm not getting a super lot of twin flame cards, but when I'm saying what I'm channeling here, it sounds twin flamey. So, you're getting union soon. You're gonna be getting a lot of signs and synchronicity. This is really quick. This is coming like tomorrow. Like this week, like next week. But I'm hearing like that's as far. Like this week, next week, like tomorrow, like it's already happened for some of you. Like this is very, very present. You're stepping into just loving yourself, enjoying this version that like you fought through hard lessons to, you know, be victorious in like yourself. So you just like, you're getting a great relationship, you're getting more magical gifts, and you're just having, it's gonna be joy and light. It's gonna be a good time. If you're thinking about planning a trip for the summer, do it. Hopefully, I heard do it, but hopefully COVID chills out soon. Anyways, thank you so much, pile number 4. Please consider liking and subscribing, following me on Instagram. If you have any questions about your spiritual gifts or magical abilities, drop them in the comments down below, or message me on Instagram at j.marietarot. Thanks for stopping by. Have a really great everything, because you deserve it. Okay, bye.